Greetings loyal subscribers and honoured guests. I've managed to cross off the first game from my Summer Backlog Challenge 2023 list, and as I said in the video where I introduced each of this year's 10 games, I chose to play through The Spirit and the Mouse first. From the moment I first heard about this game, when Super Rare Games announced they were releasing a physical edition for the Switch, it really charmed me. The tiny two-person developer, Ablune from Montreal, has crafted a truly beautiful game that was an absolute delight to run around in for the brief time it took to complete. Our backdrop is the quaint French village of Santa Claire, where a small mouse witnesses the scarf of a lady being blown away by a sudden storm that has swept in. And being the kind-hearted creature that she is, she decides to go and get it back for her. This involves climbing up an electrical pylon while bolts of electricity are striking down all around, and as you might expect, this results in our brave Rodentia being struck by lightning. Fear not though, this tale does not have an unhappy ending. The benevolent lightning spirit, Lumion, awakens the mouse, chastises her for being so reckless, and then tells her he needs her help. It turns out that he is stuck here on Earth and he doesn't have the power required to ascend back into the heavens. To regain said power, he needs the mouse to seek out humans in need, help them out, and earn happiness. And so, you guide our furry hero out into the night to explore the various districts of Santa Claire, find the humans in need and fix whatever issues they are having. The earliest example of this is the old cafe owner who was really looking forward to the latest episode of his favourite soap opera before the storm messed with the reception. So up you go onto the roof to see if you can figure out what the issue is. It's here you will find your first Kiblin box, which is a generator of sorts, powered by minor spirits called Kiblins. All of these Kiblins have wandered off, and so the Kiblin boxes can't be fired up at the moment. So to help the humans, you first have to find and help the various Kiblins with their tasks. In this case, you need to help one of them make sure all of the post makes it back into the post boxes around the local area, and then climb up high and tune the 3 satellite dishes so they are pointing towards the cafe. With that done, the Kiblins will agree to return to the Kiblin box and you can power it up again, fixing the problem the human was having at the same time. Then you collect your happiness and move on. Throughout the game, there are about 7 different humans that you need to help, and the number of Kiblins for each one varies from 2 to 4. It won't take you very long to do this really, about 4 hours in total, but I personally had a great time whilst doing so. If you want the game to last a bit longer, then you could decide to try and collect all of the optional blue light bulbs that are scattered all around the town. Many of these can be seen out in the open, and the tricky bit is working out how to reach them. Others are more well hidden and will require you to be quite thorough in your exploration of every little corner to root them out. For every 10 or so light bulbs, a Kiblin in the main square will allow you to buy a reward, such as a more detailed map for each area and eventually a radar to track down where the trickier light bulbs might be hiding. To pay for these rewards, and to power on the Kiblin boxes, you will need energy. This is found in abundance by zapping glowing objects, so it's not that difficult to ensure you have plenty on hand, simply by zapping anything you see as you are wandering around. If I would compare The Spirit and the Mouse to anything, it would be Stray. Both games have the same sort of charm to them, an animal protagonist, and fantastic attention to detail in the creature animation. I do have to say though, I think I actually enjoyed The Spirit and the Mouse more than Stray, despite being a huge cat fan. This is because I didn't really enjoy the sections in Stray where you were running away from the nasty bugs, or the brief section where there was actual combat. The Spirit and the Mouse doesn't feel the need to shoehorn in any danger or needless combat sections. It's confident enough to simply remain a charming and relaxing experience from start to finish. The game really impressed me from a technical point of view as well. The Switch proved itself more than capable of running the game without any frame rate issues, glitches or other problems, and the controls felt really tight and responsive. While the environments certainly aren't huge by any means, I have seen games made by bigger studios with larger budgets bulk under the strain of running on Nintendo's hybrid console, so Ablune is to be celebrated for this. The visuals are a blend of a realistic town with cartoony elements such as Lumion and the Kiblins, which resemble Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle by Studio Ghibli, and it really works well together. The soundtrack is also really great. It feels decidedly French, very relaxed and romantic. I felt incredibly chilled while I played this game, and I do wish it went on a little longer. If you want to pick up a copy for yourself, then right now at the time of making this video, Super Rare Games still have some physical copies left, but I doubt they will remain in stock for too much longer. You may also feel that such a short game is not worth spending £36 on, and for you I suggest considering the digital version instead, which is $16.75 on the Nintendo eShop and Steam when it's not on sale. Speaking of Steam, the game is fully Steam Deck verified, and that would be a great way to play it. I may well have finished The Spirit and the Mouse in a single evening, but the experience will stick with me for quite some time, and I will be looking forward to whatever Ablune may develop next. If this game appeals to you, then I would at the very least add it to your wishlist, so that you are notified the next time it goes on sale, or keep an eye on sites like Fanatical or Humble in case it's included in a bundle. I don't regret taking a risk and buying the physical Switch version, as this is a game that I will treasure in my collection for years to come and will one day revisit. I'm going to give it an overall score of 8 out of 10 and a recommended award. The short length did just hold me back from giving it a 9, but in all other respects I thought it was fantastic. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then please consider leaving a like, dropping a comment, subscribing to the channel or sharing on social media. My second Summer Backlog Challenge 2023 review shouldn't be too far behind this one, so make sure you keep an eye on the playlist, and in the meantime, take care.